Okay, and we are live. Hey guys, Charity here with my co-host India.
India, India did it.
It has been a while, but I am definitely glad to be back. So y'all see the topic, and we were gonna touch on a couple of things and even share a video with you guys um about a lot of these men, the red pill guys. They love to talk about what black women need to be doing. However, some of the people that have these complaints, especially the ones that I know that I see across my TL, are not high value men. um but they always have negative stuff to say about black women.
Right.
And to India, I wanted you to share the post that one of your friends did about like the thing with child support. Cause these black men love to go about having these kids and complaining about child support, but I mean those were your
Hold on, could you still see me?
yeah.
Okay, so cool. I'm just pulling it up. So give me a second, and I was just pulling it up on Facebook so I could get an accuracy of what uh, he actually said. Give me a second.
Yeah, I definitely want to start with that because you know that they love complaining about child support and how child support is a broke bitch hustle and all of this, when a lot of times, like, baby, them crumbs, you're not making a ton of money, so how is your child support you know.
Is affecting. And my thing with the whole issue around child support, when men get mad, especially, the regular 9 to 5ers, it's not like it's a whole lot of money that you contributing day in and day out to these kids' lives. So if it's just a piece of cake, then what's a piece of cake compared to the whole cake? Okay. I just have a problem with most of my men having a problem with financial responsibility regarding their children.
Mhm.
And a lot of hurt and resentment is starting to come out as I talk to men, just to keep it real, like just to ask certain questions. Why do you feel the way you feel? And most of them, it all resorts back to their mother, to their mama. So I think a lot of women are getting punished from men who mothers perhaps maybe abused them and mentally, maybe it could have been physically, or whoever was mentally abusing them, to get these gestures where they just feel like they don't have the responsibility to take care of the children. So I actually pulled up um the thing on Facebook. So it was a guy that I posted, and it was in my stories, and I actually shared it. Okay, so his name is Kenyatta Delelo. I may be pronouncing his name the wrong way, but shout out to him for this. This was shared 5 years ago, and this is what his observation was. He said, I used to be very sensitive to dudes under the child support regime, but now, not so much. First off, these dudes act like they would be the next Warren Buffett or Mark Cuban if not for the child support, as if the payments are preventing them from reaching full economic potential. The reality is, if that money wasn't going to that lazy bitch who was good enough to fuck for 9+ months ago, that money would be going straight to the offshore accounts of Apple, Nike, NFL, NBA, Incorporated.
Oh, hold up. It went. Can you hear me?
Could you hear
Oh,
me?
okay. Now I can.
Because I don't know how long. Because it was lengthy. It was lengthy. So here we go. Here we go with the second one. He said, second, y'all. Oh, girl, why is it? Uh, Forgive me, viewers. He said, second, y'all MFers are getting off way too easy. Just ask for any full-time, fully present, fully engaged, fully committed husband to the mother of his children. The investment we make is incapable. You're literally incalculable. I'm sorry. You're literally giving your life, not a percentage of your wages. And my life is way more than worth any percent of my wages. Not to mention the life of my wife and children. They're worth more than all my wages and my life put together. But we don't bitch about giving our lives to our children and our children's mother because we just get back just as much as in return. So child support, bargain basement, clearance rack, fatherhood is an easy out. If you're fully engaged father to your children, you'll know that.
I think it times out. Is there any way that like
I don't have my computer with me to pull it out.
let me
So
you share it to me and I'll just put it up on the screen?
perfect. Hold on, let's see.
Because it's a couple of points that I definitely want to touch on from like when we was discussing it earlier. Cause yeah, like they act like if they weren't on child support, they would be like they would be somewhere rich or something.
I
And we
just tagged you in.
okay.
All right.
Okay, I got it. I'm about to share my screen so that
So basically, you guys, this was written by a man. This wasn't written by a woman. This was written by a man. And he's expressing his thoughts and his feelings over the years of the whole child support thing. And really and truly, let's be honest. Most men are not even making $100,000 a year,
yeah.
especially single men. Especially single men. All right. So when you complaining, what you really complaining about? Because honestly, a lot of y'all don't have bills. That part too. So why can't you express yourself in a way? Why is it so much bitter in the situation if you have to pay child support? I don't get it. And it be the main ones be saying that they be balling or they have it like that. And understand this too, man. If you are paying child support, you got rights. You got rights too. That's the purpose of paying your child support, so that you can have the right to do. Seriously. However, why y'all make it seem as if it's such a big deal? I just don't understand. Because on average, it takes more than that little change you send to
Yeah.
raise. Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh Lord, let me see if I can find it. And it's not letting me share my screen because it's saying that I'll have to restart my browser. So it's not letting me share it. But I definitely wanted to touch on the point where he was like, um, When I see a child support pity party where y'all all get together and tell your horror stories about how y'all have to pay for some lazy bitch to live and how she don't even spend the money on the children, just think about this. You are an adult who abandoned your children to the care of someone you didn't deem worthy of being your wife or partner. So, as shitty as that lazy bitch is, that's how shitty you are. Good men who procreate with bad women should be even more motivated to marry her, live in the same home to be a really good husband for the sake of their children. If
Now
I
I
was,
disagree with that. Now I think I told you that earlier when we touched on the subject. If you can't, if you, I mean, some stuff is just you just can't stoop to that level. My suggestion is get your children,
yeah,
get your kids. If you know, because some people they just really can't make it together. Let's just be clear. But if you feel like that about them, why are you not fighting for custody?
yeah, though they'll have every excuse in the book as to why they not fighting to get custody of their kids. Every excuse. Oh, I can't afford to pay a lawyer, this and that. Like you can go to legal aid. A paralegal can file, can type the documents up for you to file in court. You just, what to where you only have to pay the filing fees at the clerk's office. But even beyond the child support thing, uh and I want to touch base on the Kevin Samuels point as far as when it comes to high value men. I think he was saying only 48% of black men make six figures, and like these Negroes, they'll be barely making 20 some dollars an hour and deem themselves as high value when that's really not the case.
And you know what? And another thing too, since it's like Kevin Samuel said, 48% of men are not even making that kind of money. That should be very alarming in their section as men. You know, it is a wage disparity with men versus women, but it look like it's even more so with men not even being able to make enough. So
Well, a lot of what I find are men can be uh, low, like their ambitions sometimes can be low. They lack motivation,
okay,
and sometimes they just get complacent and satisfied.
I had a talk with a few guy friends of mine privately, and they shared their thoughts in regarding to men not being able to make that type of living. And one of them was like, with my mom, he said she was on the girls. The girls got to go to school. They can't be lazy, this, that, and the other. But once they grew up, it was different for them. And it was more so like, okay, you got to go to work to help pay the bill. Nothing more for as ambition, nothing more for as furthering their education and helping them achieve the goals. So I find it that a lot of mothers are stifling these men. They are, especially the ones. Yes, they are. I've dated. We call them the mama's boys. I've dated a mama's boy, and she damn sure stifled him. She stifled him, and that's bad because when a lot of women, especially single mothers, are not happy and content with themselves, they tend to clap, hold on to their boys tighter and want and have that expectation of them to carry out something that a husband would do. And I don't think it's fair to the men. They grow up, and like you said, it lacks the motivation. And then he'll worry. Well, I don't want my mama to make me feel like I'm leaving her out for my family, but I'm trying to build. It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of them deal with a lot of that from trying to break away from mothers. So when I'm seeing why a lot of men are not making the type of money that they should be making, and I'm not going to even base it on education, because if they could get out here and sling a crack rock, you could cut some hair, you could cut some grass, you
Not
could find hustle.
I don't
You,
recommend. We don't recommend that.
you could find a hustle that could make the same amount of money as the doughboy.
Yeah.
And when I explain this to a lot of men, the thing is, it's hard fucking work. And when mama sets in and she got this shit going where she didn't motivate him and nobody was there to actually give him the proper training, it just goes downhill. And next thing you know, when he's ready for a relationship and stuff, here it is. Mama's getting in the way and all that stuff. Men have to find your niche.
Yeah.
Find your niche, what you need to be doing. Because it's not that the white man holding you back no more. That shit get old. That shit get old about your felonies. That shit get old.
Like even look, girl, my brother has been back and forth to jail quite a bit in his life, and he's doing extremely well for himself, driving trucks, and like go become an entrepreneur. It's too many things that you can do in your life to where you don't have to use that I'm a felon excuse.
Right. Listen, they got 2 guys on my page. I don't know what their sexual orientation is, but they do nails. And they got customers. One owns a shop in Atlanta. All right. I forgot about the other young man. And they got one in Florida that do people feet. There's 1,001 hustles. Figure out which one will work best for you and your personality so you could get this bag and drop off this child support money.
Right.
Plain and simple. And stop making children with a woman you don't want to be with.
Right.
Because tell the truth, a lot of y'all be homeless.
Look, they complain.
A lot of y'all be homeless and y'all be using them girls. And in the meantime, in between time, you get them pregnant, knowing you ain't trying to be there, knowing you ain't trying to make her your wife. Why bring that burden on another person?
And
you're supposed to make sure you strap that all time. Even if she said no, baby, I ain't where I want to be.
They'll complain about the women not being this, not doing that, but they'll still fuck around with those types of women. Like, how can you sit up and complain about the type of woman that you choosing to deal with? I just don't understand.
Honestly, that's a man's player card. Because like I told a friend of mine years ago, you complaining, but what you doing to improve your situation?
Right.
What are you doing to make your situation better to where you could get to a better situation? What you doing? And when they do that, they try to make another person feel sorry for the in the process. Now, some shit you do be feeling sorry for some men, because some women fucks clean over me. Let's just be real on that end too.
Yeah.
But for the ones who know, and I think that's that issue right there. They know they're not financially able and stable, and they crashing at somebody's crib. The problem is you ain't got no dreams or no ambition or no goals. That's why I think that, when it comes down to the whole line thing, women set them up, the ones that they're with, so that they could get out there and do that shit. Cause guess what? That nigga should be walking on eggshells, bitch. He at your house. But they be cheating at them girls' house. They sleep with people at them girls' house while they be at work and everything. That's why I be telling men, go get your own shit if you want to be a fucking bachelor. Ain't nobody telling you what you can and can't do. You could be a high value man in your own shit. Pay
Right.
for your children. Stop having children that you can't afford. Because let me tell you something, half of the time, the sisters don't even have to put you on child support. The minute they go get welfare and food stamps, the state right. Period. That's what happened with my child's father. I
Yeah.
was getting their welfare and their food stamps. They said he owed them. I didn't physically go. I needed help.
Right. And a lot of states are doing that now. Like you don't have to like put them on child support. The state do it if you get any type of government assistance.
It don't matter. Medicaid, food stamps, welfare. Here come child support. Here comes child support. And the thing is, you shouldn't feel bitter about that. That's your children's livelihood and everything on the line while you trying to go grab a bag. If you don't trust your baby mama and you don't like the way, make it up to where it's a situation where you go get your kids, man.
Right.
Go get your kids. Because y'all be complaining, but very few men have lived up to the plate. Y'all better take Usher and them stands on that. You seen what Ludacris did? Oh yeah. It's
Girl,
Ludacris and his baby mama sick.
I remember that.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. She was in her feelings about that. But Luda said what he said. And he went, got his child. The minute she tried to cut up, Luda went, got his lawyers, and he went, got his child. She gets the visitation. How about that?
Right. Let me see if I can get this clip to play because since I couldn't do the screen share through Google, I'm gonna see if I can share this file.
Mm-hmm.
It's Kevin Samuels video.
Listen, Kevin had him right. The ladies made him famous for what he was saying and what he was doing. But Kevin used to get on the men too. And that clip, that girl, you should have saw. Girl, I was all over the place, and I laughed loud. So when he was just saying, and he even asked him, "You got a big D?" Girl, now when he said, "You don't make no money. You ain't got no wood." Girl, hold on. Somebody called.
Okay. I cannot get this video to come up. Okay, y'all. So we trying to get this clip so that we can show like one of the men that called in. A lot of people hated Kevin Samuels because they were under the impression that he only like got on to women. So in the clip that I was trying to share, it showed like him getting a man together as well, and he's gotten a few men together on his show. But people don't highlight that because it doesn't get as much attention as like the concept that he's trying to tear down a black woman. Um, I'm checking out the comments too, y'all. Okay, Rock Fresh says swag don't pay the bills, and you are absolutely right. A lot of people try to make it seem like that money is not or shouldn't be an issue when dealing with relationships. And of course, like if you aren't married, your money is yours, their money is theirs. But the thing is, if you like see a future with this person and you feel like the relationship should be progressing towards marriage, because like I never did just like date to date. We have to be going somewhere. Anyway, you have to watch how they handle their responsibilities as far as paying their bills and how they manage their money and finances. So yeah, I definitely agree with him on that. If you're married and getting a divorce, the divorce judge won't sign the decree until you've seen the family court. Yep, and that is absolutely true. And a prime example of that is that's been, well, it's been plenty examples in the news, but I was gonna say Kenya Moore's divorce with Mark Daly. And hell, I think he's even trying to ask for spousal support. But let me see. Um and I still can't get this video to damn play. One second, y'all. I don't know why this thing is doing this. Because it's coming up on my screen. I'm going to have to save it and then play it. Okay. I think we got it. Hold up. I got to unmute you. Oh, hold up. You on mute, India. I can't hear you. Wait. Unmute. You gotta unmute yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip.
You can hear me now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
I was on the phone. That was my fault.
Okay, I'm about to go ahead and play this Kevin Samuels clip, girl.
Reporting live with Charity the Realtor and your girl India Diddy. Look, we ain't the only one saying this. They got other men that agree. We just want your comments. Let us know how you feel. You know, this ain't gotta be a hate debate, but we won't know how you really feel about child support. Get at us on this one. This the tea right here.
Yep.
Kevin coming up yet?
Oh yeah, I got it. I'm trying to get it.
Interesting life. I mean, you're 34 working in the warehouse. What are you doing that's interesting?
I mean, I like to work out.
Okay.
I mean, I like to go out, places and visit places and stuff.
Okay.
I
What
don't
are you doing that's interesting?
see. I didn't have none of that when I was a kid, man. I didn't go to my proms and nothing like that.
And at 34 years old, that's your responsibility to address. It's nobody's concern but your own. No one cares what you did not have. That's your problem. That's it. I didn't have a father. That's my problem. Everybody got something. How tall are you?
I'm only 5'5". Just turned.
What kind of shape are you
in? I'm overweight. Working on it right now.
Okay. You got two struggles already. You can't be short and fat. About how much do you make a year?
40,000.
And how old are you? Almost 40. So you're underemployed too.
Yeah.
All right, bro. So short, don't have to worry about that. But your weight and your money with your confidence.
Oh.
Why would the female of the species want to take your genes and put them into the next generation? Should males like that in the animal world be able to mate?
No.
At 38 years old, is this where you thought you'd be in life?
No.
And what are you doing about it?
working out.
No, you ain't working out your fat.
That's true.
See, this is why I have these conversations, because a lot of this stuff gets lost in the sauce when women start talking about women and these red pills and all this other kind of stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with women. See, at 5'5", you should be in shape for you. You have zero confidence, and you're a quitter. You're underperforming, and you lack ambition. You need to go enroll in martial arts or boxing somewhere and let somebody knock the shit out of you. You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing signals at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick. Are you living an interesting life? I mean, 34.
So I want to touch on some of those points. We've already talked about the money aspect. Yeah, he is wrong, but this is the thing. People hate realness. Kevin Samuels is real, whether you was male or female. A lot of the ways that he said stuff could be perceived as harsh, but the damn man was telling the truth. And Black women, we definitely have to get our weight and shit in check. You can't be picky.
And not always, and it can't always be the surgery, Mo. It can't always be the surgery. All right? The surgery is not there for a quick fix.
A lot of times, they get the surgery and then like gain all the weight back because Black women don't have the discipline to eat correctly. But I ain't gonna make this about Black women and what we don't do. We talking about these men tonight. But
the point I want to touch on, the dick. The dick. The dick. Ladies, don't let these big dicks fool you too, because that's the brokest one. Okay? Nah.
Good sex and big don't.
I you know, and you know, don't get me wrong, you want a little smooth and a little groove here and there, but like he said, what you fuck a nut, you know, cause cause my thing is at the end of the day, I need more than a nut. I could achieve that on my own. Okay.
Right.
So the dick. Because let me tell you something, ladies, especially men with big dicks, that's where they fool you with that little ding-a-ling in their pants, bitch. Oh, yeah. Nah. The dick.
You bring the comedic relief to the show because you know I ain't about to be saying all that. But you're right, though. You're right, because a lot of
don't let the dick confuse you. Don't. You can't. You have to be honest with yourself. Because let me tell you something. Some niggas, some men will fuck you like you're ugly. New Orleans. This is for all my people that's watching, that's not from here. When we say you get fucked like you ugly, nigga fucking you for dear life. They might need something to eat. They're looking for a home, the newest baby mama, and the list goes on. All right? So y'all be careful with that dick.
For real though. For real.
You got to. Don't let, like, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I had to laugh because Kevin said, damn, she can't even catch a nut. Look, about time he got to the money, my little cat had been dried up on that one, like, oh, poor baby. I wouldn't, you know, so when it came down to that point and you can't get no pound down, shit, that'll be some confusion every fucking day. You know, women, they ain't getting no dick, they get fussy and shit. Yeah, everything bothering you, bitch.
Money. Look, if you got a little change, you know, women might be might
look, we'll get a dildo on the side. We'll find a way to be pleasure, but I'll be fuck if I'ma be broke. That just don't sit well with me. Fuck that. No, I don't want to get fucked like you're ugly and I'm still broke, bitch. The bill's still rolling.
Right.
All right. Yeah, take the little 5-minute pressure off the world. Ooh, I'm a bitch. If I had to pick a big broke nigga over a little, you know, give me that little dick. He gonna be happy.
With the big pockets.
With the big pockets, period. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right. Ain't nobody got time for struggle love either. That's another thing. A lot of men want you to struggle with them. They don't be having a plan. And then the ones that do got a plan, they don't put it into action. That's frustrating.
Yeah.
That's very frustrating. So don't let the dick fool you. That goes back to the dick. Because we still here on the dick.
India, are you in the comments?
I can't see the comments. What the comments say? Hold on, what they at?
On the side panel. I don't know how it is on the phone, but somebody said, give me that little monster, I'll gobble him up. I think my cousin said that. That is too funny. Hold up, that y'all. Jaden, tell them to be quiet. I'm recording. Sorry for the distraction. And I think my girl is having technical difficulties over there. But and y'all, this is all in fun. It's not to like degrade anybody, but you have to have real expectations and you have to allow people to meet you where you are. A lot of times people are unrealistic with what they are saying that they want in a partner or in a mate or whatever. And you just have to be realistic. If you, and this is not just for like men, women as well, because I know sometimes the list can get extremely long when some women can't provide those things for themselves. But the whole point is, men and women, if you aren't considered high value.
All right, I'm back. Girl, I must have clicked something. And let me see if I click chat, comments. I agree, mothers, colorless sons to be weak. All right. Give me that girl. I know that's right, girl. Give me that little dick. Period. That pussy gonna shrink down the size for that little dick, bitch. I'm gonna get excited.
India.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So at the end of the day, don't let them fool you. Especially when y'all coming down here. Because let me tell you something about the boys in the South, bitch. They got big old dicks. Oh, yeah.
Hold up now. We'll say a nice percentage of them do now.
You're right, because they came across a peck or two. But that was the ones that took care, bitch. Therefore. Okay? Can a bitch get a whole package? But you know, if I'ma settle for. But yeah, you know, in your mind, you'll get with it, bitch. With the old people used to say, bitch, you can learn to love them. That
Oh, what?
part.
I'm gonna have to censor you.
This the keeping in the real show, y'all. I mean, come on, let's just keep it out plain and in the open, because a lot of people won't hide behind these things, girl. No, they need to know what's on our mind too. You know, they need to know. Like, I mean, come on now, like Kevin said, you know, it takes effort. And don't get me wrong, I'm about helping my man out. I'm gonna go get the bag. You know what I'm saying? So it's a collective affair.
Right.
It ain't just about your money. But the principle is, man, come on, we gotta be taken care of. Nobody got time out here when you ain't trying to get make sure a sister got some security so she could go get that bag. You become a liability when you are not getting the bag. Let me tell you something. I respect a man who will still get up and go to work, who will still get up, pay his bills. All right, we gonna say he not making $100,000. You know what I'm saying? We gonna say he not there, but I see potential. Before I invest, I'ma fucking make damn sure that's good potential. Because sometimes you don't want to sleep on the potential. Because sometimes, you know, you'll miss your blessing. Sometimes but you got to make sure the actions are in line of what they're speaking on. You know, a lot of
they can talk about what their plan is and how they gonna do this and do that all day. But if your actions not lining up with what you saying your plan is, then
you're not like right. You know, because we all fall short. Don't get it twisted. You know, even my sisters, we all fall short. But come on now, man, pick yourself up, get a plan going. Let's get to the money, baby. But and then it's the thing. You gotta be careful with most of these men nowadays. Cause they be checking a bitch resume like they fishing for an interview.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't add men, especially the ones that come out of jail, child.
Oh,
girl, they'll be asking about your friends and shit. And you'll be like, man, listen, I ain't got no friends for you. Man, but I heard she do lawyer work, huh? She do this. They be trying to get to the good girls, bitch. Don't let them. I be telling my good home girls, no, ain't good enough. Yeah. Do not let the dick confuse you. Because dick could bring confusion. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could. Don't say if they got that good job. They be like, ooh, bitch, you feel it when you're going home at night. Like, girl, I may have to do a little 1, 2. Dip back on 3, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that confuse you to them not paying attention to their actions and calling them on it.
And another thing, like, people need to start taking their time to get to know the person that they dealing with too, because, oh Lord, you never know. You could be sleeping with the enemy. And I said that because I've seen like friends, associates end up getting themselves in situations to where they done ended up getting like feelings for like the dude or whatever, and they had feelings for who they thought he was. Come to find out, that ain't who he was.
The dick brings on confusion. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. And then you get to finding out more and more as time go. Man, ain't nobody got time for that.
Right.
We do. You know, and I know, don't come with all them extra baggage. Don't. Don't nobody's looking for that extra shit. Men, just pick. Think about what you want to do. Dick can't be all that you offer either, boo.
Yeah.
Y'all know black women get out here and hustle hard, but don't even for the most part. And most men that I see, because it always be the good guys getting trapped with the dog ass. This for y'all. Pay attention to them bitches too. Don't let pussy fool you. You know, I got a few young men friends, and they're platonic friends. And I tell quite often, don't let them hoes trick you.
Girl, shut up, Ken. Ken in the comments talking about how many cups of wine this time. Luckily, we not together because my girl was going to come over here and record, and we definitely would have had some wine.
Thank you.
That was too funny. Shoot, I need a glass of wine. I've been laughing like since we started recording this video. They fell for his representative. Yeah. Okay. That's another thing. When I meet people, I'm not a representative. I'm the same me all the time. Every day, regardless of like what type of mood I'm in. I know they say you have to see people during their seasons when they mad, sad, up, down, but sometimes these men, they'll have a representative. They not who they put themselves out there to be. Oh Lord, India must have technical difficulties again. Let me see. Oh, she's back.
I don't know what's going on, girl. I had called myself clicking the chat button to see what your cousin was saying, girl, and it clicked off, girl. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a couple of little guys that I talk to that's like real hustlers. And I be telling like, their main complaint be young women who are not fitting the bill, far as what they're looking for. And I tell them, I say, we got to put ourselves in rooms where like-minded people are at and figure out a way to converse with people that you normally just don't converse with.
Right.
And he was like, oh, okay. And I was telling him, I was like, man, Essence, all the girls come in town. I mean, that's black woman haven right there. And I was like, there's different sections where you could go in and you could figure out, okay, what kind of vibe am I actually looking for, because they got a little bit of something for everybody. And include, when I tell myself that as well, what rooms are you in? Are you prepared to meet anyone? Are you ready to meet anyone? Or are you there yet? And I'm fixing on me. So I could honestly sit there and say, I ain't all the way 100% there. So, but even at that, I done got to the point, I'm hood bougie. I don't even want to talk to the hood niggas, bitch. If they ain't corporate, we ain't talking. What you do for a living?
Right.
And I want to know.
My friend Robin and I, we laugh all the time because my husband is the total opposite of what I was typically talking to, which is a good thing. It's a blessing, thank God. But like when a lot of my other friends be talking about dating, and I'm like, oh, where you meet him at? Oh, I met him at 7140. Well, it ain't gonna last.
Bitchy for everybody.
I like doing like, well, even when I was like single or whatever, I never did like meeting people in the club. It would have to be like a lounge or some type of networking event or something like that, some kind of professional atmosphere. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not a lot of nice single men that's in real estate here in New Orleans. But I mean, I don't know, ladies, y'all take with that information as you will.
And you know what? That's good information for them to know, because a lot of times you want to stick to what you know instead of branching outside of what you know. And part of working on me is branching outside of my normal networks. And I can honestly say it actually worked for me. And meeting just different people from different spheres and different walks of life, it broaden your horizon, you know. And then they'll start saying, well, hey, we going to the Roosevelt, they got a party. That's what we trying to be, bitch. Don't expect me to be at the hood club unless I'm supporting somebody. They got a comedy show or something like that. You know, I do go out and I support my friends who are putting on those performances at those spots. But just to be posted, hell no. Hell no. That ain't the type of people who even just in business that I'm not trying to connect with.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked. Even, you know, just to give y'all a little background, not to deviate from the subject, but I'm at Charity off of Instagram. Off my page, I do nails. I'm the queen of feet in the state of Louisiana, just to let y'all know that. And I will be selling press-ons real soon as well, too. But I was shocked at the network that I was able to bring in off of social media. You know I'm what they call the hood personnel far as being funny, you know, and I was hoping that I was able to get different networks of people that could vibe with me in that atmosphere and, you know, and do business with me. So that was branching out for me, because I was like, man, look, I didn't get on social media till like 5 years ago. I'm gonna tell you, my depression lasts for a long motherfucking time. When people went to saying this one and that one, and the girls from New Orleans made it, I said, well, bitch, let me get on this motherfucking website, you know? Let me see what it's hitting for. And, you know, as I went to taking these classes with different people, learning about social media and what it's about and how to work it and activate it to get it going, I'm sitting there like, well, I'll be motherfucker. Bitch, they tell me I could have my own little TV show. I ain't gotta go to journalism school no more, because I was a past journalist too. I definitely wanted to hit the radio and shit. Our radio shit was popping in school. So definitely. So when I started branching out and meeting different people, it changed my horizon. It made me want more than what I currently have, you know? So as men, when y'all work on who you talking to, how you dressing, you know? Get you some slacks, get you a button down, man. Go to the gym. Get your money up. Talk to other people. See, life not fucking over because you over 25.
Right.
Get it together. And I think a lot of men lose that self-esteem issue because they're dealing with depression due to shit that happened in their life. Like the little guy said, I never went to prime. Fuck me neither. But guess what? I said I'm gonna make Zulu a motherfucking prime. The guy that I was dating, the next year we went to motherfucking Zulu. I had on my dress. Bitch, that was prime. Oh, prime time, bitch. Yes, man, it was. So,
well, a lot of my viewers don't be from New Orleans, so you gotta tell them what Zulu is.
Okay, so Zulu is one of our social pleasure clubs here. They've been here for like buku years. Don't quote me on how many years. I'm not in the in crowd to really know, but it's they put on performances, functions, and they always have the big Zulu ball and the convention center. This is like part of New Orleans history that goes back years and years. So definitely y'all gotta come in and check it out. It's an all-black social pleasure club, and it be popping. It be popping.
Like for Mardi Gras, like Zulu is the shit.
Yeah. You want to be in a sick ward for Mardi Gras.
In the comments, they said, keep your homeboys away from your love life. Dudes need to keep their homies and their woman separated.
Listen, he spoke a word on that one. All right. So I was dating a little cat a couple of years ago, right? And he had this thing where it was always about the fucking homies. You know what I'm saying? So one day we was riding, we was chilling. And he was, yeah, because that's my dog and all that. I said, man, let me tell you something, friend. As a friend, you know, your niggas don't really give a fuck about you like that.
Yeah.
And you gonna see that when the shit hit the fan and you need somebody that's really gonna be in your corner. Ain't no wrong with having good male friendships, because they need to vent too. But when it get too personal, you gotta know when to cut that shit short. Because I find it's far too many men intertwine and take on their homeboys' opinion. Go pray and ask the Lord first. That's what the hell we do. When we mad at you, you piss us off good enough, well, Lord, I'm telling you, you better get them. Get them.
Yeah.
And we do ask to be humbled as well, because, you know, ain't nothing wrong with a woman submitting to a man. Okay? But we ain't gonna submit to no bullshit.
And it can't just be submitting to no any damn thing.
Right. You know, and I'm not submitting to you telling me I gotta pay 50% of the bills. I'm not submitting to dumb shit. Shit that don't have no justification for me submitting to. And give me something to submit to. Make me want to come home and cook in my drawers and my bra.
Girl.
Okay, girl, look. And ain't nothing like telling our homegirls when our man had and came home with that good old paycheck. All right now, bitch, I'ma holler. I'ma talk to you later, girl. Let me go give him some sugar. Yeah, we live for that. That's something men definitely have to do, is separate the two. You ain't fucking your homeboys, or bitch is you? Let me find out. Let me find out. You can't. Some men just be going overboard, but because they lack instruction, they lack real good advice. Cause buku people will tell you any fucking thing, especially if you got a good old lady. Don't say you know her from past, or she was fucking son. So bitch, you know he know I ain't no motherfucking virgin. Stop playing. Everybody won't bring you up when you shine. What the next person say?
I'm over here laughing at Ken. I'm about to click the link, so if anybody want to join the
What Ken say? Let me see.
Girl, I'm sick of Ken. He gonna have hold up. I gotta redo the link. Is it like let me see how it's coming up on YouTube.
Oh, Ken says submit to me, hitting it from the back every day. And I'm good. You must don't get no good pussy, huh, Ken? You one of them type of niggas, you gotta make sure we milk you all the way dry. Get online. Let's see what it's hitting for. Press the button.
Girl, do not, please
Oh,
don't
we gonna walk up all the way up. Come on, Ken. Come to the chat room.
do not get him started.
He cute.
Yeah, he all right. Well, I don't
No.
know. I ain't finna get into that. I'm trying to see how my thing's coming up. If it's coming up as a link.
It is. He gotta click the link. They say click the copy thing. I click that and I put it into one of my Chrome tabs.
Oh, okay. Okay. He talking about tell the truth, damn it, I'm handsome. I'm not finna I ain't finna go there because somebody watching might be probably call Nell on the motherfucking cell phone. Be probably trying to call my husband. Ken, click the link and you can show everybody how you look.
Girl, Kim must have got fat or something. Don't tell me he hide.
We got a couple of videos together. I'm gonna have to see if they still on there, but he used to clown and act a damn fool. I deleted some of them.
But you know what? Ken could be the guy funny person there. Cause like you give me bougie and that's needed. You know what I'm saying? You got you. Normally it's always 2 girls and 2 guys. Normally. But we could do it with 3. Cause if he with the shit, that'll be fine. What are you talking about?
I don't know why people be saying I'm bougie.
That's a good thing.
He talking about 1 second. Ken ain't gonna come on here.
Ken better hurry his ass up.
Okay, because we've been streaming for a while.
An hour. So we're gonna keep the ball rolling until Ken decides he's gonna come on, quote unquote. So Ken was touching some points on, I guess he was being a little silly when he wants to get laid. That's it. That's part of submission as well. But honestly, gentlemen, there's way more than sex that when we submit to you guys with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, DMT is in the building. What's up, Joe? Just passing through. I see you. Glad you stopped by. Look, I don't know why when I stream from stream